Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Hey, my question to you is, right, after seeing what happened this weekend with Jamel, Charlo, Canelo, a lot of different opinions. Some people felt Jamel left it all in the ring. Some people felt he didn't. I personally understand the difficulties Charlo experienced going up in weight. And when he got in the ring, it felt something he never felt before. I still expected Charlo to do more because of how he spoke and just knowing his commitment to every fight. It seemed to be the whole lines-only mentality and leaving it all in the ring. I personally don't think he did that this fight. I think the lion turned into a pussycat and the roar turned into a meow, right? That's what I think. I think that money had a whole lot to do with Jamel Charlo being in flight mode instead of fight mode from the time he found out he got the Canelo fight, because the man hit the jackpot. He got the winning lottery ticket. But at the same time, I don't fault him, because I think a lot of fighters would be okay with taking an L to Canelo, because at the end of the day, like Floyd Mayweather says, it's all about your bank account. Like Leonard Ellaby says, it's all about your bank account. And Jamel Charlo's bank account is looking really nice right now. So the question is, right, if Terence Crawford goes and fights Canelo, how would he perform? I personally think I'd have to favor Canelo, but I think Terence Crawford would try to fight him. I think Terence Crawford would. But when he gets hit, what happens? But if Crawford hits Canelo, what happens? So the question is Terence Crawford defense first or offense first? What kind of fighter he is? Now, I did a video, right, where I mentioned something. Sports. I may lose some subscribers on this one, but it's all good. Hey, listen. Is Terence Crawford a defense first fighter, or is he an offense first fighter? That's my question to you. Now, I'm telling you that I rate Terence Crawford. I rate all boxers, man, because it's not easy to get in that ring. And to bubble up to the top of boxing, to be recognized as a pound-for-pound great, not everybody's going to get there. But what makes you think that Terence Crawford, who's a defense-first fighter, when he gets in there with Canelo, if it happens, and the real deal starts and he feels that power, that Terence Crawford's going to go offensive first instead of going defense first and starting to run around that ring to try to get his ass out of trouble? Tell me that. Okay. So I said I think Crawford is defense first, and when he feels that Canelo power, he's not going to sit there and decide to exchange. He's going to haul ass around that ring to make sure he doesn't get knocked out. And then what we don't see in these YouTube shorts, because I keep it short for a reason, and then he has the ability to reset and look to work. But then he's going to know what he's up against. But he's not going to get hit hard by Canelo and stand there and trade, especially if he's like, whoa, I haven't felt this kind of power. Now, the thing is, people put comments, and that drives a healthy dialogue on this channel. It's all about the conversation, right? But there was an individual here who says, in the second comment down, he's not a defense-first fighter. He's usually the aggressor. I don't know what you watching. Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm watching. I'm watching Terence Crawford, just like most people, and I've been watching him since he was fighting on HBO. Terence Crawford is defense first. He's not offense first. If he was offense first, as soon as he comes to the ring in the first round, he'd be stepping to his opponents and letting his hands go. Crawford's a known slow starter. What are you talking about? That's not my opinion. He's a known slow fighter. He starts off slow, taking in data, observing, seeing what's going on, testing the waters, seeing what they have, right? And then he starts to make little adjustments, refinements. He starts to pick up the pace a little bit. But every second of the fight, from the first round to the last second of the last round, Crawford is always mindful of his defense and not getting caught with nothing stupid. And he's defensive-minded first, offense secondly. Because he's defensive-minded, he's watching and waiting for opportunities, and he's seeing the openings, he's seeing the vulnerabilities in his opponents, and then he exploits it with precise punching and phenomenal counter-punching ability. Crawford, when he has the opportunity, he will get on the front foot and start to step to a fighter and walk him down. But let me tell you something. He doesn't just go in the ring with that mentality. That's not how that works. Because in that first round against Earl Spence, matter of fact, hey, who'd you give that first round to with Crawford and Spence? Exactly, Spence. Hands down. You know why? Because Spence is offense first, defense second. And that's why he got his ass tore out the frame by Crawford. Okay? He came in there looking to try to damage Crawford, who he felt was light in the ass, and try to beat Crawford down. Crawford's defense first, so his whole thing is like, whoa, let me sit back, maintain focus. Crawford doesn't even blink in the ring. His eyes are on Spence. He's watching what he's doing. And then he sees when he's reaching, or he's leaning to a certain side, or he's not getting his hand back. That's all defense. He's throwing shots. Crawford's blocking, getting out the way, rolling with shots. And then he says, okay, he starts setting traps. And then you see him start to let his hands go more. But he's defense first. Even when he got hit by Spence, Crawford said, you know what? Let me be careful of that. He is not that much on that shot, but let me watch out for that shot. He's always thinking about defense first. Y'all get out of here. He's not a Ricardo Mayorga. He's not a Providnikov. You understand? He's not a Barrera Morales. He's not coming in there just to mash up, crash up. He's not Pacquiao. That's why they compare him to Floyd Mayweather. What are you talking about? Everyone compares him to Floyd Mayweather. What was Floyd Mayweather? He was defense first. Crawford doesn't get hit. He gets hit more than Mayweather, but Crawford doesn't get hit a whole lot. But when he starts to get on the front foot, once he recognizes, okay, this person can't hurt me, or I have the number, then Crawford will start to push. And he may get hit with some shots in return, but once he knows after that first round, second round, or if it's a look like you watch, right? If he knows he can step to you, he's going to step to you. And once he turns into once he goes into the phone booth and comes out as southpaw, man, the fight ends soon thereafter. But Crawford's offense-minded first, right? Right? He wasn't offense-minded first against Jose Benavidez, was he? He wasn't really offense-minded first when he fought Sean Porter. So we gotta hold our horses and not take it to the stupid. Y'all gotta take the emotion out of this. You see me, I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't have a favorite fighter. My two favorite fighters were Zab Judah and Chris Bird. I love boxing. But I'm not gonna come out here and act like, oh, Terence Crawford, he gonna come in the ring from the first, second, or first round. No, he's not gonna come out there and start letting his hands go. No, he's not gonna do that. He may come out there with the intention that this person making a mistake, I'm gonna tranquilize him. But his first thing is making sure he's defensively responsible. Simple. And that's him in a nutshell. I'm not going to come here and pull up all of the Terence. Matter of fact, I already have something up. All the Terence Crawford fights, all the people he fought. Let's just go through. Let's just go through a few names here, okay? Watch this. I'll point something out to you. Let's start here with Hank Lundy. When he fought Hank Lundy, did Terence Crawford come out stepping to Hank Lundy? No, Hank Lundy had great moments against Terence Crawford because he's known for starting off slow against Victor Postal. Same thing, but Crawford ended up getting him out of there. But that whole thing with Victor Postal and Crawford getting that unanimous decision, he took his time and started waiting for the openings, and then he started to exploit them. When he fought this guy, John Molina Jr., and got that TKO, he didn't just come out in the first round trying to knock him out. Jeff Horn and all those guys, he sits back and he's just sitting there downloading data. Jose Benavidez, he had a great fight with him. And those early rounds, a lot of people felt like Crawford was losing because he knew he couldn't just run in on Jose Benavidez and be reckless. So it was defense first, wait for the opportunities. And when Terence Crawford started to let his hands go, because he started to set those traps and recognize the opportunities, then Terence Crawford let his hands go. And we saw what happened towards the end of the fight. But Terence Crawford was able to get him out of there in the 12th round. But that was not an easy fight. And he wasn't offense first because Terence Crawford can get caught too, and he knows he can get caught. That's a fact. Terence Crawford's not stupid. He fought Amir Khan. Amir Khan didn't stand a chance. But Crawford didn't just come out there letting his hands go. But when he had the opportunity to counter, because he fights with his eyes, he hit him with that big boom and it was over. Okay? So let's hold our horses, man, and not take it to the stupid. It's just because we like a fighter that we're going to sit here and say all the things to make that fighter look great and like they're just killers in the ring. Or from the first, second, and the first round, their whole mentality is kill and destroy. No, it's not. Not for Terence Crawford. His whole mentality when he gets in that ring is to protect himself, get out that ring with his faculties, and have patience, and then wait for the opportunities. And when he lets his hands go, he's so damn strong. He has such a long reach. He has, complementary speed and precise, and he's very precise with his shots. Once he starts touching people, something changes in the fight. So, in my opinion, Crawford's defense first. Simple. He's not offense first, right? And I believe that wholeheartedly. That's why they compare him to Floyd Mayweather. Somebody was talking about Sugar Ray Leonard. Let me tell you something. Sugar Ray Leonard wasn't defense first. Sugar Ray Leonard was offense first. It's my opinion. And Crawford is defense first too. All right? Because if he was all offense, let me tell you something. If he was all offense, Crawford would have been knocked out already. Not knocked down, knocked out. But he's not. Even when he was fighting Mean Machine, he got hit with a shot. He had to regroup, knew he had to respect his power. With defense first, watching, being smart, and then he started to exploit him. And then when he realized, okay, I hurt him, or he can't handle my power, he intelligently started to step to him. Let's just hold our horses, all right? Let's stop taking it to the stupid. Terence Crawford is not a reckless damn Providnikov. He's not that guy. He's not just running in the ring and just letting his hands go and going buck wild. That's not him. Even Mike Tyson was offense first, but even he was defensively responsible. That head movement. Side. All those guys have defense. But Terence Crawford is defense first, then offense. And I truly believe that. That being said, y'all keep cool. Leave your comments before. Let me know what you think. Because if he's not defense first, when he gets in there with Canelo, if that fight happens, it could end up bad for him. Okay? Because all I'm saying is, if Mean Machine can hurt him, and he was much lighter at Gamboa, so that doesn't even count. And if Canelo catches him with something, Canelo can hurt him. And Crawford's going to go in there, he's going to be aware of that, but Crawford's going to sit there and look for those opportunities, which Canelo presents a lot of opportunities to get hit and countered. And I think Crawford with them long arms, and he has power, and he has speed, I think Canelo's going to realize, this is not going to be an easy one. And Crawford has stamina. He has everything. I'm not saying he beats Canelo. I'm just saying, let's hold our horses here. It makes for a good fight, but I think defense first is how Crawford approaches fights, and that's why he's where he's at. But once he realizes he can step on the gas and that he can touch you up, it's over. It's a wrap. That being said, y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.